Hey guys, it's Hope again from Pros Before Bros. Oh my gosh, I am so freaking tired. I almost forgot the name of my channel. What is wrong with me? Okay, so this is take 2 of a video that I had literally shot like 20 minutes ago. My camera decided it was going to be a major chicken ass and not record anything that I did or just lose the recording. It lost the recording. It recorded and then lost it. Thanks a lot, Samsung. You're awesome. Anyhow, take 2. So I did an unboxing. Literally in this last video, it was an unboxing for Owlcrate. And I got all the way through it. Had my little commentary, and unfortunately that's been lost. So I decided I was just going to do a recap with y'all to let you know what I got in Owlcrate. This is the first time I signed up for Owlcrate, so I'm like geeking out right now, like majorly geeking out. So freaking excited about it. So anyhow, I decided to sign up just to get one box. Oh, put your arms down. Put your arms down. You're being ridiculous. Anyhow, so I signed up to get one box because I had a curiosity about it. I've seen a lot of people talk about this particular August box, saying that this one was pretty awesome. They were really stoked about it. So I decided I was going to sign up. And thank you, short-term memory loss. I don't know what beverage I need to thank back in college for that one. But yeah, I didn't remember what was in the box. So it was truly a surprise for me when it came. I was like super stoked about it. I had to drive up to my parents' house to visit. I was up there. It's like an 85-mile drive. It takes freaking forever to get up there. They basically live next to the cornfields. I'm pretty sure I saw some blonde children running in the cornfields. Possibly Malachi. But anyhow, I survived. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm back here in Cincinnati with the Metro bus. And yeah, I'm happy to be in civilization again. I love visiting my parents, but jeez, they live in a crazy area. So anyhow, I was pestering my husband throughout the day. I kept texting him like, is my Owlcrate there? Is my Owlcrate there? And he was finally like, yes, it's here. Just stop. Stop it. It's in a dry location, because I was worried about the rain, because we've been getting a bunch of rain here in Ohio. Thanks a lot, Ohio weather. So I was afraid that like my Owlcrate was going to be completely drenched in water, and it was just going to be... If you guys are Sons of Anarchy fans, it'll be just like Opie dying all over again. It would have been very, very tragic. I would have been pretty upset about it. But anyhow, it was dry. I got home literally like an hour ago, and I did the unboxing. I was super excited. I had some witty commentary about everything I got. I'm going to have to do it again and pretend I'm surprised. So, obviously, I'm going to start with the first thing that I pulled out of the box, which is the Owlcrate card. If you guys aren't familiar with Owlcrate, which I'll be shocked if anybody isn't, but it's possible because I wasn't familiar with it until literally about a month ago. Owlcrate is, sorry, I got the hiccups. Let me warn you of that. Owlcrate is a monthly subscription box. It's $30 a month less shipping and tax, so it can be a little bit pricey. I believe that the final cost was like $37.99 or something like that after shipping and all that. The great thing is shipping, it was great. It was like 2-day shipping from Oregon, so it got here pretty quick. The downside, like I said, is the cost. It is a little bit pricey. So I regularly do uppercase. I was doing book of the month there for a while, and I just kind of got burned out on that. Decided I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little unpredictable, because with book of the month, you pick out your books. With Uppercase and Owlcrate, you don't pick out your books. It's a complete surprise to you, essentially. So I wanted to do something different. So I went with Uppercase because it seemed to be the most cost effective. I got my first Uppercase box, or bagging, if you will. And of course, if you want to take a look at my unboxing for that, or unbagging, I like to say it's unbagging because it's a bag. Go ahead and check out my subscription page. I have a video that linked to that, so you could enjoy that at your own leisure. But anyhow, Owlcrate. So first thing that I got was this little card on top. It does give you details about what is inside the box. And honestly, I already know what's inside the box because I filmed this once before, and it just, thanks Samsung, you had to ruin it. You ruined the magic, Samsung. Might as well just blow up on me now. Anyhow, I also got this lovely, lovely ring. It's made out of agate or agate. Is there anybody that's a gem enthusiast out there? Not gem in the holograms. I'm talking about like these rocks and precious gems. If you do, tell me how you say that. I don't know. Anyways, it's an adjustable ring. So it could fit on your finger and you won't have to worry about it. Like with me, my hands are weird. Like some of my fingers are super, super thin, and then some of my fingers are just chunky as a sausage link. I don't know. Thanks, genetics. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for your genetics. But got this beautiful, beautiful ring. Not a big ring wearer except for my wedding ring, but I think I will make an exception for that because that's just so darn beautiful. So got that. And then next to that was this beautiful pink velveteen situation. It's like a bag. It's a bag. Totally, it's a bag. It's in the bag. And inside was this lovely compact, and it says, "May you always find beauty." And girl or boy, whoever's watching, whatever, I need to find some of that beauty because, Lord have mercy, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't feeling the beauty right now. Or is it 1 o'clock? I don't know. It's freaking late. It's freaking late, okay? The city bus is even driving past my house. That's how late it is. All right. So the next thing I got were these super duper cute crafted van magnetic bookmarks. They're Owlcrate exclusives. And they're villain related. I love my villains so much. So we have Maleficent. We have the Red Queen. And we have the Evil Queen from Snow White. So I hope I could get that to show up a little bit. Just disclaimer, my favorite villain of all time is always going to be Maleficent. I even have shoes with Maleficent. I can't talk. I have shoes with her on there. We'll just leave it at that. And then you flip that over. You have Maleficent's dragon. I said it right this time. Oh my God. You have the Queen of Hearts. And then you have the evil witch. It was the evil queen turned witch. She's a freaking old hag carrying her little apple because she likes to throw shade at Snow White. Yeah, she's throwing shade. Whatever. Next thing I had in here, I'm going to put that to the side because that wasn't in chronological order, is this little tin. I have it back in the bag because I'm so freaking terrified something's going to happen. I'll get, like, banged up somewhere because, you know. But it's a Holly Black quote related tin. Isn't it precious? So, like, it has 3 different things on here. So the first thing it says is, I like for things to happen, stories to unfold, and if I can't find a good enough story, I make one. Holly Black. I believe this might have been from the Cruel Prince. I'm going to have a major confession here. I still haven't read that book. It's out there in my Kindle. I need to sit down and read it. Everybody's been telling me that. They're like, hope you're going to love it. It's amazing. So, yes, I'm going to work on that. Don't shun me from the community just yet. And then inside it says, sharpen your blade, harden your heart. And it's just like a plain tin that you could put like bookmarks in, pens. I think you could fit a pen in there. You know, some index cards. You know, whatever you need to put in there. Jewelry. I guess you could put jewelry in here. And then on the back it says, I am a mere mortal, and you are a prince of fairy. You have much to lose, and I have nothing. And I just love it. I love the colors. I'm a big fan of the purple, and of course all the little mushrooms and trees and dandelions and those things that you blow, and it blows seeds all over the place. I don't know what those are called. Don't judge me. So I'm going to put this back in the bag. I'm having a moral crisis with myself. Part of me wants me to take it to work and put it on my desk. And then there's part of me that's like, no, I should put it on that bookcase I just bought that is still sitting out in my car needing to be assembled because I'm just absolutely lazy right now. And the darn thing is heavy, and I don't want to carry 2 flights. That's essentially all I have to do just to get up in this room. So thinking about putting it on there to kind of like pimp my bookcase, you know, like that 90s or early 2000s MTV show Pimp My Ride. We pimp my bookcase. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. The next thing I got, and I was so bummed about this because it's so freaking cute, but like my OCD is going to be like on high alert because of this. It's a tea towel. It's an Owlcrate exclusive tea towel. And it says, she had often wished for adventure, for old spells, and wicked kings. And it's a quote from Throne of Glass, and it's a Sarah J. Maas book, obviously. It's beautiful, okay? It's wonderful. The only thing that I can find of complaint is, you guys probably won't see it, there's holes. Oh gosh, I can't get it to focus. There's holes in it, and I'm so upset. I'm like the White The Office upset. It's like when Jim comes and messes with my desk and messes with my dreams. So yeah, I was kind of bummed out about that, but it's okay. I'll get over it, obviously. I just have to not think about it. It's a tea towel. I don't really drink tea. I serve tea, I guess. Is that what the kids call it these days? So I'm not going to necessarily use it as a tea towel. I think that's just kind of odd. But anyway, I was thinking about possibly hanging it up in my cube at work, or possibly like framing it and putting it somewhere here in my house among my other geeky fandom crap. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I love it. I just wish it didn't have those stupid little holes in it. That's just so frustrating. Anyhow, next thing I have here is a little card. I believe it's just like one of those cards that is recommending other books to you. It looks like these are books that's coming out in September 11th to be correct. Before She Ignites, As She Ascends by Jody Meadows. And actually, Before She Ignites, I believe, is already out. This is another one I haven't read yet, but it sounds like it's going to be one I want to read. It's a little quote, and it says, I wanted freedom in the same way I wanted my next breath. An unspoken but constant desire. Before She Ignites, Jody Meadows. So I love this. I love these kind of cards because they're so easy to pop into a picture frame and hang up. I'll probably hang this one up here. I have a couple that's at work. And it's so funny, a side note, When I hung up the couple of these little quotes I get in my boxes, um, the girl next to me, she's my next door cube mate. She's my next door neighbor. Well, she's my next door cubicle. There we go. I was trying to think of something clever to say. That's the best I could do for this time of hour. She like popped over my desk the other day because I literally just joined her team about 3 weeks ago. And she's like, I just want to let you know your desk inspires me. And I was like, thanks. I hope it does. It was awesome. It was nice. It was a funny side note. So the other thing that I received, obviously, is the book that comes with Owlcrate. So if you're not familiar, it's similar to the uppercase. You get a first edition signed copy of a book, or I think it's a first edition. I'm still kind of learning the ropes here, guys. But it's a signed edition of the book that in question. Last month, I kind of teetered with the idea of signing up because they had a book, My Plain Jane, that I really, really wanted to get through because it was a beautiful edition. But I already bought the book at Joseph Beth, so I had to justify that. No, you can't have this. You don't need 2 copies of the same book, even though the covers are pretty. But anyhow, this book is Grace and Fury. It's by Tracy Banghart. And it's a really pretty cover. On the back it says she bounced on, let's see, I can't read that. My eyesight is just so messed up right now. I should have my glasses on, but my glasses are giving me a headache lately, which isn't helpful. So, let's see. Let's read what this is about. Bold, brutal, beautiful. Serena Tessero has been groomed her whole life to become a Grace. Someone to stand by the heir of the throne as a shining subjected example of the perfect woman. I cannot, if I'm messing this up, you guys, I am so sorry. I really need to put my glasses on, but they're in the other room right now, so I don't want to deal with it. It's her chance to secure a better life for her family and to keep her headstrong and rebellious younger sister Nomi out of trouble. Nomi. Wow. Okay, I have to stop there because I have to make this 90s reference. Okay, do you guys out there, the ones that have grown up in the 90s and the early 2000s, you guys have to remember this big debacle that happened back in the 90s. MGM released this movie, okay? And it was called Showgirls. All right, you guys have to remember this, all right? I hope you remember this. I hope it was in your generation, because if I had to be put through this misery, you should too. But anyway, Showgirls, it's a 90s movie. It was really, really, really bad in the box office. It got an X rating because it was basically a lot of naked. Yeah, there was a lot of titties in it. Anyhow, it was pretty rough. It was a horrible movie in addition to that. So I had the X rating, and it was a horrible movie. It was really campy. It was terrible. And the main character, who's like she's trying to leave her life of stripping to become a showgirl. It's bad, you guys. But anyhow, her name is Nomi, okay? And every time I see that name, I just think of Showgirls. And the character was played by, I'm going to show my age here. If you guys remember Saved by the Bell. Do you guys remember Saved by the Bell? The cheerleader. I think she was dating Zach at one point. She had teased blonde hair. She was like best friends with Tiffany Amber Thiessen. It was really curly blonde hair. It was like a mass. And her most memorable episode of that series for me was when she was taking a bunch of pep pills to stay awake, and Zach came to her house to get her to stop, and she was like flipping out and singing the Whitney Houston song. No, it wasn't Whitney Houston. What was that song? Oh yeah, it was I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. And she was like singing that, and she was like, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. And she's like, I'm so tired, I'm so afraid. That was my bad determination of that, okay? So it was a bad move. But every time I see that name, Nomi, I automatically think of her and Showgirls and how awkward and just creepy that movie is. And then it somehow transfers me back over to Saved by the Bell when she was like flipping out when she was on pep pills and just crazy. Yeah. So anyway, I had to stop there because that reminded me of that scene. Yeah. I'm tired. Anyhow, it's, where was I? Where was I when I just talked about Nomi? Okay. But when Nomi catches the heir's eye instead, Serena is the one who takes the fall for the dangerous secret her sister is hiding. Trapped in a life she never wanted, Nomi has only one option: surrender to her role as a Grace until she can use her position to save Serena. But this is easier said than done. I cannot talk and I cannot read. I might as well just curl up in a ball in a corner and die. Anyhow, a traitor walks the halls of the palazzo, and deception lurks in every corner. So let's see. Meanwhile, Serena is running out of time, imprisoned on an island where she must fight to the death to survive. She must have been casted for Survivor. Surrounded by women stronger than she is, one wrong move could cost her everything. That's kind of sad. There is no room for weakness on Mount Ruin, especially weakness of the heart. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I just need to get over the Nomi thing because that's just really going to throw me off. I do not want to think about Saved by the Bell as I'm reading this book. But anyway, it's got Tracy's beautiful signature there. It looks really good. I'm excited about reading it. Like I said, the only thing I have to get over is the fact that one of the characters is named Nomi. I'll get over it eventually. It's not that big of a deal. Also came with a lovely, lovely bookmark. She kind of looks mean. She's throwing some shade. Okay. And, of course, with every book crate, you get a lovely letter from the author. It's not, I don't think it's a genuine. I think it's just copied. But anyhow, a lovely little letter. And it says, Dear Owlcrate reader, the patriarchal world of Vervidia. I'm going to stick with it. And Grace and Fury is fictional, of course, but it's also rooted in a reality that many of us deal with in subtle and not so subtle ways. So much of our world is structured to limit a woman's opportunities, education, and independence. Maybe it's not a surprise that these restraints have been on my mind a lot lately, but one thing that keeps giving me hope is how much women can accomplish when we work together, especially when we're angry. Smiley face. I like that. Like Nomi, I believe it's possible to dismantle the patriarchy. Oh my gosh, patriarchy. We're going to stick with that. I'm too tired. And give women an equal seat at the table. We just have to stand up for each other in all our fury and grace. Happy reading, Tracy. I'm really excited about that. I think that is a great letter. It's a great little opener there. And I also got a little button too. And it looks like I got like a evil queen and she's about to eat some massive chocolate cake. I hope that's chocolate cake. And I hope it's not poisonous because that would be a waste of chocolate cake ingredients. I'd be very, very against that. Very. But yeah. So, sorry I couldn't do an official unboxing, you know, with the little worm paper things and the wonderful box and watching me practically stab myself with a pair of scissors. That was pretty awesome too. Thank you to whoever is watching my back up there, because I do not want to spend a night in the ER with anyone. I just want to go to bed. Okay, with that being said, I am going to cut off here. I'll probably do a little update tomorrow. I did get one book finished, hoping to do a review on it tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm exhausted. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, thank you for subscribing. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, please put them down below. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking in. This is once again Hope from Pros Before Bros, about to pass out. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.